Yeah, it's always fun to get to the spring season because that's kind of our thing we live for in the spring. The fall's, a lot of individual stuff, and it's great. It's good practice. It's time to work on your game, but really the spring is where everything kind of really matters. And we've just been, since we've been back to school, just chomping at the bit to get going with some matches. So we'll start this week into the swing of things and start off with a conference match against West Alabama, and then swing into some top nationally ranked teams right away. So it should be a good jump start to our season. Yeah, we have a pretty tough schedule, and we start out, usually works out this way. We start out the first part of our schedule on the road because we get a lot of teams in March and, into early April that want to come down here when the weather's nice and hang at the beach and play some matches. So we try and get on the road early in February. We're going to Valdosta for 2 different trips, playing Lynn and Barry, Valdosta, Rollins, a lot of tough regional matches. And then we're going out to California in the first week of March and play some of the good nationally ranked teams. Hawaii Pacific, UC San Diego is always tough. So it'll be a good test. We're going to be on the road a lot in February, but we'll be home most of March. Yeah, we've got a good group coming back from last year. Kevin Ducros and Bruno Savi at 1 and 2. As good as any 1 and 2 in the nation. And we've added another very good player, Tony Rajabolina. It's hard to say, but he's a good player. And he'll step in at the 3 spot and probably play a little bit at 1 and 2 as well. Then we also have Elio Latella coming back. He played 4 and 5 last year, had a great record last year, probably the best 5 player in the nation last year, and he'll be in that same spot. So we're expecting good things from him. Domenico Sano is a junior who's coming back. He played in the 6 and 5 spot last year and the year before, did very well. He knows what it's like to play the tough matches. And then we also have a new player, Felipe Frattini, who transferred in from New Mexico State. Really good player, played at the high Division I level, so he knows what it's like to compete for titles and to really compete on a team scene. So I think we're looking good there. On the girls' side, we've got a couple new girls from Slovakia. We haven't had a lot of Eastern Europeans as of late, so we've got 2 Eastern Europeans, both from Slovakia. And we're looking for good things from them. We have the Sonnervig sisters, twins, coming back. Louisa's playing great right now. She's probably going to play 2 or 3. Mariana will fill in somewhere at the 4, 5, 6 spot. And then we've got some other new players, Giovanna Pataucci from Brazil, and with Fernanda. She'll play in at the 5, 6, 7 spot. Okay, doubles teams, we've been just kind of working on them, trying to create a couple new teams and then bring back some strong ones from last year. On the guys' side, Ducros and Savi, one of the best teams in the nation. I think they lost 4 or 5 matches last year. Every time they go on the court, I feel we've got a good chance for a win there. And then our 2 and 3 spots on the guys, we're creating new teams this year. We've got Elio Latella, who didn't play doubles last year, but is a good doubles player. He returns well, serves well. He's probably going to pair up with Felipe Frattini, and they'll play probably the 3 spot. And then Domenico Sano, who's probably one of our best doubles players, true doubles players on the team, returns well, volleys well, likes to get at the net and really take control. He'll pair with Tony, and between the 2 of them, I think they'll make a good team. They complement each other. On the girls' side, we're kind of going with our teams we feel will communicate the best. Putting our new Slovaks, Nina and Monica, together. I think they'll probably play number 1 doubles. Also, the Sonnervig twins are playing together. If we can keep them from fighting with each other, they're a very strong team. And they'll probably switch off with the Slovaks at 1 and 2. And then we also have our other 2 Brazilians, Fernanda and Giovanna, who we're gonna pair them together. And they both like to come in. They're both good volleyers. And I think they'll be very strong at the number 3 spot. Also fortunate to have a couple great assistants with the program. Susanna Cavalcante on the women's side does a tremendous job. She played for us for 4 years, was probably one of the most decorated women's players we've had in our history. Just one of the top top players in the nation, and I think All-American, All-Conference every year. And she's a real good leader with the girls. On the men's side, Andrei Pajadev, who just entered grad school, played for us for 4 years. Also, one of our truly great players at UWF, true competitor. And I think his competitiveness and his will to win is rubbing off on the players. Yeah, we've got lofty goals for the season, like we do each year. Our number, in the same sense, we take it one piece at a time. Our first goal is to, do well in our regional matches in the season, and then get to conference play and try and win our Gulf South Conference, and then get into regional play. Our region's so tough. We feel if you come out of the region, you've got a great chance to win the whole thing. So we kind of put it that way and try and put it into little pieces, and that way it doesn't seem so daunting. But our goal is to win the national title if we can, and we take it one step at a time from there, and hopefully good things will happen.